After you've practiced with the selection tools, you're going to start to think about what kind of a collage that you might want to make. Now, there are a bunch of other types of things you can do, but make sure you get plenty of practice with those selections because you're going to be piecing a bunch of things together. Um, on Canvas, there are also some past examples from students. So I'm just going to throw these up here real fast. We can see a couple of them, all the different things that were added in here, starting out maybe with this face. This is all starting with A4 paper. Your content is up to you, whatever you want to choose. There's some really kind of interesting abstract collages here. They do not have to make sense, but you do have to have an idea of what you're going for. Oops, not that one. And then just trying out a whole bunch of different things. Now, in those examples there, you saw maybe the one with the face. So again, I would start with A4 paper. I would go File, New, and go to A4. I think I already have one here. And I can use this either vertical or horizontal. If I want a horizontal, I just go Image Rotation, and rotate it around. So this face here, you may have seen, I'm going to unlock that layer, that there was a face that was partially cut off. Now I could just come over here to my lasso tool and I can very easily make a little bit of maybe a half face kind of a thing, and I'm just drawing free form, so I'm not doing a really good job with this selection. I just want to get this done as quickly as I can here. Come back up to that starting point. So now I have my selection. Now if I hit Command J, which is layer, new layer via copy, right? Command J, it takes that and puts it on its own layer. So I still have that. If I get rid of this, it doesn't cut it out. So if I turn off the visibility, it does not cut it out. It just makes a copy of it. I'm going to undo that once. Go back to my original selection there. And sometimes you might want to say layer, new layer via cut, which is Shift Command J. So I'm going to hit Shift Command J. Now that has actually cut it out. Right? It's cut that piece out if I turn off that visibility. But doing this allows us then to do a whole bunch of different things with it. If you wanted to put, for instance, like some other students have done, maybe some flowers coming out of her face or something like that, you can take this. I'm actually just going to take this now and maybe move it up into my other dock, and I'm going to resize this one time just to show you a couple other things. So now I have one layer here. I can duplicate this layer really easily. I'm on the Move tool. I'm going to hold on my Alt key and make a duplicate of this. Then I'm going to go Command T to free transform, right click within it, and rotate this horizontally. So maybe you're thinking, okay, I'm going to start my collage something like maybe I want this in the middle portion of my collage, and I'm going to have other things coming in or out of it. I'm just going to go back to something I already had. What do I got? I got this world, and I'm going to take that and move it into my new dock. Right? Then I can Command T and resize this, and then I'm just dealing with placement. So here I'll just name this world. I would rename this left face, right face. So I have that world. Now I can take that world and drag it underneath those two. So then I'm starting to build a little bit of an abstract collage, maybe in this way. Okay. Now I could come back up here and I could kind of do the same thing with a Command T, and I'm sorry, with duplicating this, holding down the Alt key, then a Command T, and putting this together as one. And then you can mess around with these in a lot of different ways that you want. It's kind of creepy looking for sure, but there's a lot of things that you can do with the selection tools. So in this project, you're just kind of deciding on what you want to create an abstract collage about, using A4 paper and building your abstract collage that way. The next time we will have a normally scheduled class, I'm going to just do a little check-in to see where everybody is at. This will take you some time to put this together. Like if we were in a normal classroom, I would probably give you a couple of class periods to work on this, 160 minutes. So it's more, maybe 2 to 3 hours for you to work on this and see what you can do. Okay. Um, I'll let you know any other details coming tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.